Today I'm reviewing the Listerine oral mouth rinses. Don't mind the sound behind me, it's the rain, it's the rainy season. Okay. Alright guys, if you can remember, I've been emphasizing the fact that you need to floss your teeth, brush your teeth, and then use a mouth rinse. When you floss, you make sure you remove all the food that is stuck in between your teeth, or the food that is stuck close to your gums, between your teeth, your gum and your teeth, that area. You make sure you clean that area. And then when you brush, the brush most of the time doesn't even reach that area. So the floss makes it easier for you to be able to brush so that the fluoride in the toothpaste is able to penetrate that area. But then the mouth rinse works even much better because now you've flossed and you've brushed your teeth. And then there might be all those tight areas that the floss might have not flossed properly and the brush could not reach, even the toothpaste could not reach. So it reached in those hard to reach areas. It gives you a fresh breath. It makes the teeth even stronger because some have fluoride and some have alcohol, which is an antiseptic to kill all the bacteria. So for these ones, you use them up to 30 seconds, start at 10 seconds, and then improve them to 30 seconds. You can stay with it more in the mouth, but then 30 seconds, it would have done its job. Make sure you rinse. When you rinse, you gargle to make sure they reach all the way up to the back of your tongue. And just switch it around your mouth like this. So make sure that you force it in between the spaces in between your teeth. And then you do not dilute it as well. Use it as it is. So you just need 20 ml of it or 4 teaspoons, just 4 teaspoons. That is 20 ml of the mouth rinse. Don't dilute it. And yeah, I'm repeating myself, but yeah, that's how you do it. Okay, so we have the first range here. It's the Fresh and Clean, which is the Listerine Essential range, which is the Listerine Antiseptic, the Fresh Burst, and the Cool Mint. If you can see, they're all written Antibacterial mouthwash. Antibacterial mouthwash. That means they have the disease they kill the disease-causing microorganisms. They work like a germicide or a disinfectant. They just reduce the risk of infections. So if you are prone to having infections a lot, I suggest you use the ones that are with an antibacterial logo here, the yellow one here. Okay. And then we have the Listerine Zero. This one has fluoride, which means it strengthens the enamel because it has fluoride. And it's less stinging than the 3 of its group. Okay. And then we move on to the next group, which is the Complete Care. The Complete Care is the Listerine Total Care and the Listerine Total Sensitive Care. The sensitive care is for those people with sensitive teeth. If you find yourself that you have sensitive teeth and you can't be seeing the dentist anytime soon, this one is for you. It's quite mild. It helps with the sensitivity of your teeth. And then the complete care, the Listerine Total Care, it's the most advanced and complete Listerine. They even say it's a 24-hour lasting mouth rinse. This is my favorite, including the advanced white. I realized that when I use this one mostly, especially at night, in the morning my mouth still feels fresh and clean as if I just brushed my teeth. And I have kids, so whenever I wake them up, I give them a kiss on the cheek. Obviously, if my mouth is smelling horrible, they'll be like, mommy, but I've realized that since I've been using this one a lot, they do not complain because my mouth still smells really fresh in the morning. And then the next range is the Tartar Control. The Listerine Tartar Control, it is also an antibacterial mouthwash. It has zinc chloride, which prevents the formation of tartar and or calculus. So for those people who know that they develop tartar or calculus quicker, I'll suggest for you use this one a lot. And they even show a picture of tartar. Yeah, it's that white thing that is hard. That it first starts as plaque. Then if it's not brushed properly and it hardens, then it's called plaque. It's called tartar or calculus. So this one, it helps to prevent that. It does not remove it. If you already have tartar or calculus, visit your dentist, then they can clean it and remove it, and then you stick to this mouth rinse to prevent it from forming, because it causes a coverage over the teeth to make sure that the plaque does not convert or becomes hard to tartar. Okay. And then we have the teeth and gum protection. The teeth and gum protection also has fluoride, which is also an antibacterial mouthwash, which I said, it works like a germicide or disinfectant. It prevents the risk of infection. And but this one, the gum protection one, it helps with people who are more prone to dental caries. For people who always say that that my teeth get rotten quicker, or I have this from my family, they all have their teeth rotten much quicker. This one is for you. It has fluoride. It's designed to prevent caries formation. So I'll go for this one if you know that you are really prone to having your teeth being rotten. Or if you're the person who always like to eat a lot of sweets or chocolate, and don't want to use chewing gum to make sure your mouth smells fresh. After eating that sweet or drinking a lot of fizzy drinks, people like Coke a lot, because it has a high acid. If you use this mouth rinse, it helps to just neutralize the acid, and it protects the teeth from getting rotten quicker. And then we have also my favorite again, the Listerine Advanced White. This one also has fluoride, and it forms a coat around the teeth to prevent them from being stained. So if you drink a lot of coffee or tea or wine, or you smoke, you eat food that are staining a lot, this one is for you. Obviously, you floss, you brush, and then you use the mouth rinse. This one, the Advanced White. If you want to have whiter teeth, go to the dentist, have your teeth whitened, and then use this mouth rinse for life to make sure that it keeps your teeth white in that state that you had when you from the dentist. If your teeth are already white, then it maintains them. So it maintains the teeth white. It forms a coverage to prevent the teeth from the stains. It removes certain stains, but still need to go to a dentist for a whitening procedure if you want your teeth to be really paper white. Okay. And then the last one is just the new one from Listerine. It's a Listerine green tea. It's an extra cavity protection. It has green tea. It also has fluoride as well. It's quite mild on the gums. It's not that stinking. So if you feel that all the other mouth rinses are stinking, obviously this one, the zero and the sensitive, they're not that stinking. But if you still feel that these two, the Listerine zero and the Total Care sensitive, it's still too harsh on your mouth. The green tea is really mild. I really like it for that. It's quite mild on the teeth. It has fluoride. It also protects the teeth from forming cavities or being rotten. Yeah. And then we have the Listerine Smart Rinse, the Mulberry, and the Mild Mint for the children. This is for the kids from age 6 to 12. But then we know we have those adults like me who are just young at heart who want to use it. It's quite nice as well. It's mild as the green tea. They also have fluoride, and they help with caries prevention as well. And they kill the germs that causes plaque and gingivitis, keeping your mouth fresh and clean. Okay. So the key ingredients to remember is the thymol, which is the antiseptic. It's the menthol, which is your alcohol. It's the acapaleptic, which is the soothing one and also give you the fresh breath. And then the methyl silicate, which is an anti-inflammatory and also an antiseptic. So I'll just look at for those ingredients, and then you know which one is best for you. And remember, for the kids, they use it for up to 60 seconds. For adults, it's 30 seconds. Obviously, it's 60 seconds because it's quite mild. It's really mild. yeah, it's not that stinging on the gums. And then we have some other uses that are not documented, if I can say. But for an example, the antibacterial mouthwash, you can use it. Let's say you had a cat, your child was playing and they fell and they scraped their knees. You can just use it instead of using, if you don't have any surgical spirit, you can just use it, put it on a cotton pad, and then just rinse the wound with it. It works as, like I said, it fights it kills the disease-causing microorganisms. It acts as a germicide or a disinfectant. It just kills the bacteria. As it says, antibacterial mouthwash. The other one is it helps with the fungi as well. Soak your feet in water. Just put a bit of the antibacterial mouthwash on your tub, the one you're using to soak your feet, and then it helps with it as well. To open up your Listerine mouth rinse, there is those dotted lines on the pack. Then you just tear it like that, and then you remove the seal. And then it has those blocks on the side, and then the locking side. So to open, you just press on those blocking, you press on them, and then it just lifts that part there, then you twist. Okay. Then obviously you pour in your 20 ml. Then you gargle. Make sure you fish all around your mouth. And then when you are closing it, make sure it also clicks and locks in to make sure it's secure so that it doesn't leak off. Were you aware of that? If not, at least I've taught you something. But then if you were aware of it, big up to you. Alright guys, that's it for today. Make sure you subscribe, comment below please. Share the video with your friends and your family, and click on the notification buttons as well. You can also follow me on my other social media pages. See you in my next video. Bye.